Hello everyone, it's Leon here from GamesRadar, and I am joined by Dave from OPM.
Hello.
And we've got some developments really on PT, the playable teaser for Silent Hills, and not good ones, in that you can now no longer download it in the US if you already had it. Before, it was removed from the store, and new people couldn't get it, but if it was in your library, you could still download it. In the US, at least, it's now been removed, apparently, from PlayStation servers. US people can't now access it from their library. It simply says, cannot download. I believe in the UK, it's still accessible for the time being, but it looks like Konami are basically trying to erase it.
Yeah, although there is speculation that the US update seems to have been somewhat time-wise syncing up with when the US PS Store was updated. And there's no speculation that when the European store gets updated,
The same thing will happen.
Later this week, which is usually around like a Wednesday afternoon, Thursday lunchtime, the same thing will happen. And then even if you have your library, you won't be able to download again, because the speculation is it probably still costs Konami bandwidth. Like the bandwidth to keep that on the store probably costs them money. And judging by their alleged current financial state, they probably don't have loads of money to spare. So,
well, the financial state is quite weird because Konami are actually a huge company, and games is almost like of no concern to them because they make so much money elsewhere.
Okay, the games are in there.
Yeah, exactly. One thing that has also happened is that Daniel Rosenfeld, who is actually the audio and music guy for Minecraft, he tweeted a picture showing an expiry date on the information for his copy of PT, and everyone's kind of gone, "Oh, good lord, there's a date on it now." But what's actually happened? Good lord, yes, that's literally what they said. But what's actually happened is in Germany, for some reason, PT was only available through PS Plus. So what he actually saw in his picture when he tweeted it was his PS Plus expiry date, not PT. But I think a lot of people have now been reporting there is an expiry date on PT, but there isn't. It's only in Germany where it was through the PS Plus and you see your subscription time.
I really hope that you can continue to download it if it is in your library. If nothing else, then to make sure that those scallywags on the internet, on eBay last week, who were selling PT and the PS4 for like £1,000 don't suddenly have machines that are slightly more valuable because PT is that much over.
I guess we'll find out now on Wednesday when the store updates in the UK and see whether it's gone. I mean, I've downloaded it. I think everyone's downloaded it.
I know about 5 or 6 folk who all rushed to download it last week.
I tried to test it last week. Yeah, after it had been taken off the store, I tried to test it, and it took me nearly 45 minutes to find a PS4 that didn't have it on there already. But it's sort of an unprecedented move, really, because normally even stuff that's taken off the store is still accessible to people who had bought it or downloaded it. I suspect because this was a free demo, there's no kind of legal sort of repercussions of denying people access to the content.
Official right issues, yeah.
Yeah, but so there you go. If you haven't already downloaded PT, you need to do it basically by tomorrow.
No,
the store's today, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, it might already be too late.
It might already be too late if you haven't already downloaded it.
What teasers we are.
It proves that Konami are hellbent on making sure Silent Hills just ceases to exist.
Everyone forget about it. It never existed.
That was a pretty sweet video, right? If you want to see more, go to GamesRadar's YouTube page over here. Or if you want to read, maybe up your game a little bit, go to GamesRadar.com.